I don't think we need to hear. We'll be okay. The cell phones that you were able to access in this case, they were downloaded by Mr. Blank and other analysts, and then the detectives review those downloads, correct?
Correct.
For the most part. Many people sometimes can look at them, but you do look at some of these downloads.
Yes.
Okay. Was Bart Halderson's cell phone one of these cell phones that was able to be accessed in this case?
Yes, we did access that phone.
And I'm showing what's been marked as exhibit number 497. Just in general, do you know what this to be?
A USB.
Containing the download of Bart's phone?
Correct.
Okay. As we talked about, those downloads aren't something that you can really look at very easily, so reports are printed off with some of the data that's in those phones?
Correct.
And was a report printed off with Bart Halderson's messages and call logs and things of that sort that were relevant to this case?
Yes.
Okay. Showing what's been marked in this case is exhibit number 498. Could you tell me what that is?
Yes, the title page says that it's the contents are Bart Halderson Celebrate Instant Message Report.
Okay. And that's a report of essentially some of the activity on the phone, including some of the outgoing calls and text messages and things of that sort?
Correct.
All right. Specifically, I want to draw your attention to page 16 of this report from Bart Halderson's cell phone. Does it indicate on June 29th, 2021, about 2 in the afternoon, did he make a phone call?
Yes, it shows 2:04 p.m. that Bart had made a phone call to 608-246-6210, and the phone call lasted 19 minutes and 46 seconds.
And so you're the detective in this case. Did you call that number and figure out what that number was?
Yes, that phone number is Madison College.
I'll move 498 evidence at this point, 497 as well.
Any objection?
May we approach?
Yes.
All right, sidebar here. Jeffrey Wolf, as we approach the top of the hour quickly, we now know he did go to school. However, he was not showing up to classes, failing several classes for years, and wasn't attending college for a year leading up to the murders. Now, it adds another layer, does it not, into motive that everything just blew up on this young man.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the state's doing a really good job of laying out all of the different lies and the motivations for the lies, what that reaction could have been the bigger they get. You know, tuition is presumably being paid. Where's that money going? What is happening? So many different areas of his life that were fabrications to his parents. And you can see the overall manipulation that is going on and how that could lead to the kind of blow up that could lead to the allegations in this case.
Yeah, I mean, you can see him putting his backpack on and heading off to college and then coming home and complaining about all his homework when in reality he was in the basement playing video games, which also was part of the testimony. A good way to finish, because this is getting near the end of the case, to really hit home to this jury that this was deceit, deceit, deceit.
Yeah, absolutely. Because especially if for some reason he ends up testifying, or people that he has made believe things over time testify, even if the things that they believe could potentially be true, it's going to be really hard for the jury to buy anything the defense is selling when his lies have been so well crafted and so basically laid bare in front of them as this is how much of a liar this kid is.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we'll do this. We'll slip in a break here as they continue a sidebar there in Madison, Wisconsin. When we come back, we'll have an update on the Edgecombe trial, jury selection going on as we speak, and more live testimony from Madison, Wisconsin. When we return, Julie Grant will be here. This is Court TV, your front row seat to justice.